What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about the clip that's going around. It was sent to me. I think a few people actually sent me this particular topic about DJ Envy, right? And I saw this clip, man. And she basically said, and I'm talking about DJ Envy's wife, okay? So let me give y'all the backstory real quick. DJ Envy and his wife apparently are still on the apology tour or the forgiveness tour, because now this is part 2 of it, because now they have a book coming out about their marriage. And I believe I've said this before, and I'll say it again, man. You know, DJ Envy's wife has been holding in a grudge towards him throughout the quote unquote controlling that he has been doing. Because they talked about it. I watched a different clip and they were discussing a situation when they were younger, how he got really jealous of her going out and he stopped her from going out. And I think she's held that against him. And he talked about how protecting and providing doesn't mean that you be controlling. I will say this. None of us needed to know what was going on in their household. It became public because his wife wanted it to be public, because his wife, I believe, wants to be a public figure. In all those years of being the dutiful wife who takes care of the children, she is tired of that. Now, I actually spoke about this in one of my videos. I put in the description box about Aisha Curry. Kind of, she's tired of just being the wife that's just cooking and raising the children. She wants to be more out there. She wants people to know her, be fans of her. I think Gia, I think that's how you pronounce her name, I believe she wants the same amount of fame he has. And I believe that they are using their marital problems to get to that point. Because why else would you say on a clip in an interview with, I believe, the Shade Room, that basically DJ Envy is not satisfying you in the bedroom? Because if you can't climax as a woman for an extended period of time with your husband, that's a whole lot of unhappiness. And it started to bubble to the surface, and now we see it. So let's get into this article from Hip Hop Wired. DJ Envy and his wife, Gia Casey, have been candid about their relationship woes along with their successes, and did so again in a recent interview. Folks on Twitter are reacting to a portion of the talk when Casey shared that she faked orgasms with Envy, revealing the devastating way he learned of his former weak pipe delivery. They put former. I guess he had to work on it. Probably why she thought you would cheat. Listen, man. That's a whole lot of information to put out. Everybody want to be Jada and Will. That's why I say, DJ Envy, you better watch out, man. Next thing you know, she's gonna have you in radio interviews slapping people. Okay, so just be careful. Don't be like he did pull that with Deezus and Mero, right? He pulled the whole, you're talking about me and my family and all that. Like he did pull that with them, but he didn't go and put hands on them, but he was almost at that point, right? Sitting down with the Shade Room, Envy and Casey dished on the Breakfast Club hosts infamously stepping outside of their union. They've talked about this in like 10 different interviews. It's like, when is this gonna stop? It's never gonna stop, because as I said before, Gia wants to be known. She's tired of being in the shadows. She's tired of being the wife. She wants to be out there. I will not be getting things back on track as a couple and more. However, the clip that has people talking featured Casey saying that in order to protect her partner's ego, she would get into a little bit of bedroom theatrics. Envy, who thought he was holding things down, learned that his skills were less than advanced than he previously thought after an argument between him and Casey went left. I tell you this, listen, whatever shortcomings that you have, women are going to bring it up when they get into an argument with you. They're going to bring up your faults. They're going to bring up your defeats. If you lost a fight, if you did something stupid, they're going to bring all that up. If you get into a heated argument with them, trust me, women hold on to stuff just to throw it back in your face. Casey told Envy that she was indeed faking it each time, which Envy said crushed him after thinking he was, quote, Big Daddy Longleg. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Listen. We know that couples go through things. We know that, there could be stresses. There could be certain things that make the bedroom performance not the strongest. But again, you've been married for a long time, so obviously you made it work. And she did that to protect his ego. But you got to ask yourself the question, why would she then bring it up in an argument, though? Why would she bring it up in an argument? It's because she waited for the right time to basically check you and put you in your place. Because as he has said before, she's smart. And I believe she is very smart. And I believe that she is in full control of this marriage. He thought he was until he learned that, he wasn't holding it down like he thought it was. And she was protecting his ego, according to her. A Twitter user shared the clip in question with a caption reading, "Man let his wife tell the world this," which prompted a flurry of similar responses. It should be noted that Envy and Casey worked out all their past issues and are working in tandem. Right. Yeah, their work is so much in tandem that they went on the Shade Room to say this. And you have to see DJ Envy's reaction. Now, this is the clip here, and I'm gonna play it. Hopefully I don't have any issues. This is all in responding. So let's check this out.
And I'm sure so many women can relate. Like, you want to reward that man for that work. And the only reward that you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative. So yes, I was faking it.
We got into an argument, and then she was like,
yeah, it looked like he was like, oh, she's about to bring it up. Yeah, she brought it up, bro. She brought it up, man. All to sell a book, man. What's going to happen next, man? What's going to happen next? Is she going to get on Love and Hip Hop New York? Are they still doing Love and Hip Hop New York? Is this where we going? Because once you put this type of information out here, you make your husband a target. But maybe she doesn't care. Maybe it's her time now to tell her story and her truth. And she's going to use her husband to do it. Just like what Jada is doing. Jada is using her husband to speak her truth.
Well, I don't be having an orgasm. She didn't say it in that. She speaks way more eloquent than I would have. And I was like, what? And she was like, I don't. I'm like, no, yes, you do. I hear it. Like, yeah, and then she was like, no, I'm faking it. I'm like, every time? And she was like, yeah. And then that just crushed me because I thought I was putting in work. Like,
no, I don't think you were putting in work, sir. Again, I'll let y'all watch the rest of this. Y'all can check it out. But let's look at some of these responses. Gia, when DJ Envy put the tip in. DJ Envy so light skin. DJ Envy, did you come, babe? DJ Envy wife be like, DJ Envy already lost when he said he hears his wife reaching orgasm. Real ones know you gonna see it and feel it. That's true. That's very true. When your woman is reaching the top of the mountain, you're not paying attention to what she's saying. You're paying attention to how that body is moving. That's what you're paying attention to. You pay attention to that body language. That's what you paid attention to. Not if you hear, if she, because women be hitting high, I would assume that women would hit high notes anyway. Like if you're really putting it down, she's going to be, you're going to think she having an orgasm every 30 seconds, the way that she would be yelling and moaning and calling on God and that's how you know if you're putting it down, but you'll really know because a lot of times they'll just tell you, why are you doing it? Or, again, let me go. I guess he had to hear it from his wife. Maybe she told him too. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe she told him and he was like, cool, I'm putting it down. But I think y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. DJ Envy wife admitted he never made her come. It's so embarrassing. But they are an embarrassing couple, so what's new? Desus and Mero warming up to light up DJ Envy. Only thing D-Wade and DJ Envy has taught me is that if your woman catch you cheating, break up with them. Right. Or she's going to make you pay one way or the other. Either she's going to publicly embarrass you or she's going to turn your son into a girl or help facilitate that. DJ Envy wife and DJ Khaled wife be suffering. Neither of them know their way around box. They DJs, but they scratching the wrong. If DJ Envy wanted to fight Desus and Mero over envy checks, joke, imagine how he feels logging into Twitter today. So let's just get this straight. DJ Envy gets to cheat on his wife and give out subpar D. Like, make this make sense. DJ Envy supports stop and frisk. I could care less about his marriage. Even a blind man could see that DJ Envy had trashed D. Why are people surprised? Let's see. DJ Envy interview put you yellow light-skinned Negroes down 1,000 points. That's what people are saying. I think DJ Envy put himself down 1,000 points. He lost 1,000 points by this becoming information. Let me just say this, man. When I do content, I want people to understand this. I don't go looking into people's personal business. This is why I show y'all the articles. When I go and I speak on these people, I speak on the information that is public already. Numerous articles, posts, it's everywhere. What Gia said in that interview, she put her own business out there. But she's a smart woman. I'm not, DJ Envy is a man who's running to fix the mistakes that he made. And he's never going to be able to fix what he did. But she's going to remind him every chance she gets. Because this is her way of getting him back for all of the lying about him having good D and his controlling nature, jealousy. She probably never got to do things that she wanted to do or be the woman that she wanted to be. Maybe she is. But doing all these interviews and now you're promoting a book out of nowhere, it's like, why? And it's because this is her way of becoming and being who she wants to be. Look at Jada. Jada Pinkett is being the woman she's always wanted to be, especially in that marriage. She wanted to have complete control. She wants to worship Tupac, and she wants to elevate herself as sort of like this perfect philosophical mind. When she's not that whatsoever. And she wants to have her entanglements. And she also wants to remind Will Smith of his shortcomings. And to me, DJ Envy's wife, she wants to continue to remind him of his shortcomings. Because it's only going to do nothing but elevate her. So we'll see. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I will see y'all on the next video.